If you have a workshop, one of the biggest struggles is finding really good storage, a place to put all of your crap. For me, I've got a lot of space, but that doesn't mean I don't need ways to organize it. I'm not the best at that, okay? I'm the first to admit, when I bring my tool trailer home, sometimes it'll just get dropped. I'll clean it out. I'll throw the stuff out that I know I don't want back on the job site. It might take me a few days to put that stuff away. Right now, I'll show you what I'm using. We'll get into what this video is all about, what I'm hoping will be my ultimate solution for shop storage. Currently, this is my organization situation. I've got your standard pallet racking. This is the commercial racking that you can buy just about anywhere. It comes in modular pieces, so you've got your main post, your rails, and you can adjust them just about any way you want. $160 for one of these racks, so I got two of them. All in all, I might be in it just over $300, and to be honest, this is a very good, inexpensive solution. I'm gonna go up into the mezzanine and I'll show you what I got going on up here. It's actually disturbing. Oh my gosh. This is not something I'm proud of. This is where literally things go to die. I picked up this shelving from a auction. A store was going out of business, so this is what you're gonna see in a lot of hardware stores. Honestly, this is like the stuff that I use once, I throw up here, and I probably never really see again. This glue is probably not even good anymore. I don't know what the expiration date, if there is one, but you kind of get the idea. I want to get all this organized. I want to have a better solution, and I don't want to see it. So what do we got? This is where this comes in. This is a Levrack. You may have seen them around. They're out of Nebraska. I've been wanting one of these, about 1,200 pounds. So definitely, if you are going to be getting this delivered to you, have a way to get it into your shop. Brought home the Kubota this weekend because I knew it was delivering, so I could get it in here and work on it. First things first, we got to get her opened up. Got Greg here to help me today. Got all the packaging out of the crate, not a whole lot to it. We're gonna go ahead and get everything opened up, try to get a, I don't know, I'm hoping there's an instruction kit in the hardware box because I haven't seen any instructions, and even though I'm a male, yes, Greg, yes we do. We need instructions. All right, maybe we'll just wing it. Believe it or not, the hardest part about this so far has been deciding where we're gonna put this thing, and I think I've come upon a decision. Unfortunately, we just stacked all of this garbage right in front of where I'm gonna put it. I think I'm actually gonna stack it right here, gonna move all this stuff. It's gonna start at this post and go over. I'm gonna take this Milwaukee toolbox and bump it in. This is gonna give me a nice place to kind of define my bench area. And then also, I just don't have a whole lot of wall space to put stuff. I mean, when you look around, everything's kind of covered. I don't want to put it all the way over here. I really thought about putting it right here up on the mezzanine, but I don't think I want to have to walk upstairs all the time. I think this is what I'm going to do. We're going to give it a try. I think we're going to set it up, see how it looks. Need my help there, Greg?
Yeah, please.
We've got the instruction manual. We finally figured out where we're gonna put this thing. We're gonna put it right here in front of my other bench. I think it'll be a good spot for it. But this, I'm gonna throw them away because if you can't put something together without instructions, it's either not well thought out or you just, you know, aren't intuitive. So we're gonna give it a go without it and see exactly how good and how well thought out the design of these are. I mean, I've put together a lot of storage racks, so I'm assuming I can figure this one out. Oh, and we build buildings for a living. How hard can this be? All right, I thought this was gonna work. Once I got the main frame up, I could tell it was not gonna work. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually transfer it. It's gonna go here. I'm going to cover up that window partially, but I think it will still be all right. This is a lot bigger than I thought it was. That's just too big right there. I think it'll work much better over there in that spot. Unfortunately, I gotta move that shelf over there. All right, I think that's gonna work a little bit better. I'm gonna cover that window up, and it's really hard to see. Yeah, this will be good. I think that's good, Greg. Let's get this sucker built. You can kind of see the way this gets put together. It's got these rolling units up top, and then your shelves, or sorry, your sides of your shelves are just getting fastened with some bolts. And then they're just gonna hang here, and then we'll install the actual shelving units. Remember, if you're really smart, you don't need instructions, so we're winging this. Now, Greg, something I think we need to do is square this thing up, because I see when we push these things all tight together, it doesn't hit this frame, but it hits this, and I can tell it's a little out of square, so we should probably square this thing up a little bit. Don't you think? Definitely want to make sure that you engage the shelves all the way, the bracketry. Make sure those guys are all the way down. Went ahead and just opted to do all the same heights for now. We'll kind of, as we go, determine if we want to change some of the height. All right, we ready to put shelves in?
Yeah, let's do it.
Current situation, we're gonna go grab a bite to eat, but we got the 4 shelves in, or the 4 modules in. We got the backs on them. That's what's gonna really stiffen up the unit once we get them all fastened. Nice pegboard, I like it. So basically we're gonna have a set here that will open up. The window is gonna allow light into my shelves, free light, even though there is a light that came with it. I like it. What do we got into it, Greg, about an hour?
Yeah.
I mean, an hour of actual work. It took us 3 hours to figure out this location.
That's true. That is true.
And look at all that garbage we gotta burn. You got bumpers?
Bumpers.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6?
Give me 2 back.
Good thing we did it by this window, Greg, where I got all this nice natural light. Bumpers.
Makes it easy, doesn't it?
I only want 4.
Sorry.
Now what we've got to do is we've got to fasten the backing onto these frames, and I think all we're gonna do is we've got these little tech screws. So we'll go ahead and use these, and that'll bite right into the metal. I'm not reading the instructions, but I assume all I really have to do is make sure this is nice and square. So I might have to kind of wiggle these things one way or the other to get them to line up. See that, Greg?
Yeah.
And then we'll fasten it. That way they all line up nice. I want that to be straight, because if it looks straight, it is straight. All I'm gonna do is just line up the reveal to try to get this as square as possible. Trying to make sure that these are all somewhat close. I don't know where the adjustment is, Greg. I'm assuming that if we do this, we'll be able to adjust something up in the track, maybe. Because I gotta have this reveal looking perfect. So definitely getting these backs secured here definitely adds some strength. What I'm doing now is Greg's going through, checking any adjustments, making sure these rollers up here are nice and tight. It's a pretty cool system. Hang on that, Greg. Can you hang on it?
Hang on it?
I don't know, can you? Oh man, don't, dude, I'm scared. Don't do it yet. We'll wait till it's done. Awesome. Levrack is done. That was pretty easy. Didn't really use the instructions, threw those away. I got extra parts. I don't really know exactly what all these are for. Seems like I should. My guess is that these are gonna be to secure like some shelving or something. I might have to pull the instructions out just so I can find out where all these fasteners go. Extra bumpers. I didn't put a bumper on this backside. Maybe I should do that. That way it doesn't hit there. Yeah, probably. But in general, this thing's awesome. 800 pounds. Each one of these shelves can hold 800. And then you've also got your top racking, so you can put weight up there. That's about 8'6" wide, about 7 foot tall. And let me see if I can step back here, you can get a good idea. I think that worked out pretty good. All that crap in that shelf will go in there plus more. Obviously, I haven't used the Levrack storage system for any amount of time, literally just put it up, but I can tell you that it is well thought out. The only thing I would say that I could see as an improvement, and I might do it, is instead of these particle board shelves, I might go ahead and get some, sanded plywood, something, I just feel like particle board over time will collect moisture. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. I just like the wood. Maybe I would have liked the inside to be painted black, like the outsides. But definitely I'm gonna steal a page from John Malecki's and I'm gonna be putting my logo right there. Good to have it right below the American flag. So as you see this system right here, the retail is about $2,800. Obviously you can spend a lot less and just do the standard pallet racking, but this is definitely an upgrade for the guy that just wants some sweet storage and some sweet looking storage, something that you can close and hide. This is a really good solution, and it's an American company, so awesome. I like it. Can't wait to fill it up, get organized.